All right, good afternoon. My name is Norm McDonald. I'm the Incident Commander with the Alaska team. We wanted to just give you a quick update here. We planned on doing this live in the Happy Camp this afternoon. One thing we did have here, we test on a regular basis. We had one positive case in our operations section, so we thought just out of an abundance of caution, we would do this virtual. There's nothing happening in the fire that's so pressing. We didn't feel we could do this this way. Get you guys the information you need, pass on the important critical pieces, and let you know how things are going to go here for the next few days. But more importantly, we tested our entire camp. Right now it's just limited to a couple folks, one that we think might have brought it in, and another one that tested today. So we're getting those folks taken care of. They're getting isolated in rooms and getting the care they need. But again, more importantly than that is just making sure we don't bring that into your community. We always say we do two things on fire. We take care of our firefighters, we protect them, and we protect the public. The last couple of years, that's meant from the fires we've had here, but also with COVID. So again, it's just out of caution. I want to make sure we're doing the right thing for the folks here and around this area and the 96 corridor. I'm going to introduce you here to our operations section chief, Kyle Cohen. He'll give you a run around the fire, kind of an update on that. We'll have our incident weather and fire behavior. We'll close it out. And then again, as always, if there's questions, you can put those on Facebook in the chat group there. Kale and Sam and their group will make sure they get them to the right people, and we'll get those answered for you if you have anything at all. So with that, I'll turn over to Kyle here.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Kyle Cowan. I'm the Operations Section Chief with the Alaska Incident Management Team. I'll take you a lap around the map here and sort of describe to you what some of our suppression tactics are that we're kind of wrapping things up, and then talk a little bit about some of the rehab measures that will take place here in the near future. So as we start in Branch 10, Division Oscar, that's been the division where it's been difficult to access. So we were able to get some folks in there several days ago. We had a division supervisor in there yesterday and today, and their goal was just to target any kind of heat that they found, kind of on this backside here of Huckleberry Mountain. So that's sort of the goal for Division Oscar. Other than that, there's very little heat on the fire. Division Juliet in November, we have combined those two divisions. So right now their goal is primarily just kind of wrapping up a few projects in and around the Chicken Ladder Road, going internal on a few isolated heat signatures that we have in Division Juliet in November. I'll talk about the repair group here in just a moment, but as we've talked about, we've had a north structure group and then a south structure group. We've combined them and we call them an initial attack group at this point. So we've got a handful of engines and water tenders that we put together. In the event that we do have some initial attack, we've got those resources and they'll be able to respond to that. So today, their goal was just to gather intelligence and figure out exactly what their area of response is and what that looks like. So that's what they did today. Working our way down into Division Delta, they've spent the majority of their time working around the Bear Mountain Road, just kind of cleaning that up, fallen hazard snag trees where they can, pulling hose lays and pumps and whatnot in there. So as far as on the suppression side, they're really starting to kind of finalize that project, and then things will move into the rehab piece in the very near future. So that's Delta. Moving into Tango, they have also spent some time in and around Black Mountain. There was some heat in there that we were able to take advantage of some of the higher relative humidities and the moisture. We were able to button up a bunch of that heat, so we've got more black line on the map. And they're just kind of working their way out of that Black Mountain Road, just doing some rehab on the road and just making that look right. Division Quebec, again, we've mostly just had folks in and around Black Mountain sort of monitoring some of that fire behavior. I flew it yesterday. The fire was not active. There's very little activity in and around the fire. On a daily basis, I usually fly the fire and on a reconnaissance flight on the south and on the east side of the fire. I always take a look at Little Marble. That fire has not shown any kind of heat signature for the last several days. and the whole eastern side of the fire, there's very little heat on that since the second moisture event that we had. So that's kind of it as far as the suppression objective piece of it. And then I mentioned the rehab portion. So we do have a division that's taking care of the rehab piece. And they've really started a lot of their work up on the northern side of the fire, sort of focusing on the China Grade Road, the Wolf Place, and the Four Corners area. So a lot of that line was way up here on the map, and those were all contingency lines that was put in prior to our arrival, just in the event that the fire did move its way to the north. So that's what their focus is. As they complete this work, they'll begin working their way down to Titus Ridge Road and starting to accomplish some of those objectives. Thank you.
Afternoon, everyone. My name is Dan Bird. I'm the incident meteorologist on the fire. So for today, after some morning fog, skies cleared out, became a nice day. Temperatures today are up in the 70s. Relative humidity values today fell into the mid to upper 20% range with pretty light winds at the ridges. Over the next few days, high pressure ridging is going to build over the fire and strengthen. Tomorrow, after a cool night, tomorrow's highs are going to be just a little bit warmer. High temperatures today, like I said, we're up in the upper 70s. Going to climb in the upper 70s to low 80s tomorrow. So a little bit warmer on Friday. RHs are going to be very similar, mid to upper 20% range. And once again, I'm expecting mainly light northwesterly winds across the fire. Could see a few gusts 12 to 14. Then over the weekend, high pressure ridging is going to really strengthen over the fire. We're going to get very warm across the fire. Temperatures will climb up into the mid 80s. Down to the lower in the valleys and Klamath Valley, temperatures could get as hot as the low 90s. So it's going to be pretty warm over the weekend. Relative humidity values are going to be pretty dry, bottoming out in the upper teens, low 20% range both Saturday and Sunday. Winds are going to be pretty light. They're going to become out of the west-southwest at the ridges. But generally light. Could see a few gusts 10 to 12 miles per hour on Saturday, Sunday. Now just looking out ahead real quick, Monday still looks like it's going to be warm and very warm and dry. But finally, the ridge is going to weaken on Tuesday. Upper level troughing or a cold front will approach the area on Tuesday with cooler temperatures. And by Wednesday, we could see the possibility of some rain showers. And it looks like the cool temperatures will continue on past that. That's all I have. Appreciate your time.
Hey, good evening, everybody. My name is Cale Casey, one of your information officers with the team. And just want to let you know that the incoming team is arriving tomorrow. They'll be in briefed here in Happy Camp area. And then, of course, it'll be a shadow day Saturday. So for those of you who are part of the Green Pants Nation who've been in fire before, Saturday is the overlap day where both teams exchange all the information about what's going on with both the suppression and the repair. And then on Sunday morning, the incoming California 10 Type 2 team will take over the fire. The Alaska team then will make our way out and we'll head back home. It's been an honor to serve you, and we just want to make sure you know that the information flow will stay the same. I just spoke with the incoming information officer for the team. They'll be keeping up the Facebook posts, the InsuWeb posts. The trap line might shrink down a little bit. You might start to see the update in the every other day mode at some point. And a lot of you who have followed a lot of fire over the years know that this is the point in the incident where that starts to happen. Once we're in the repair mode, we start to kind of fold in the persistent updates because we're going into repair instead of suppression. So that's good news for all. Again, the information number will stay the same. The email will stay the same. There'll be a lot of consistency there. But just rest assured, information officers will be in the area for the full 2 weeks that the California team is here. And to close this out, I'll pass it over to Norm McDonald.
All right, thanks, Cale. Yeah, we'll close it out. I did want to say, I know we really appreciated being here and all the support we've had from the community. Once again, we are on this fire through Saturday. We did that transition Sunday. So if there's any information you need or questions you have between now and then, reach out to Cale and Sam and their staff. They'll get you the answers you need. And then from the Alaska team, again, thanks for being here. You got a beautiful part of the country. Really glad we can be down here and help out. And we look forward to we'll seeing you guys again. Hopefully, maybe not on an incident, but just visiting your country here. So we'll call that signing out for now. And again, if there's questions, reach out to our staff here. We'll make sure you get what you need. Thank you.